Hello and welcome to Time Out with Sports Adda. I have with me Bhavik and Rushabh. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks, Yash.
Thanks.
So the toss has been done. RCB winning the toss and electing to bat first. So Rushabh, I'll ask you first if you can have a look at the RCB lineup. Is it a good decision to bat first on this pitch? Afternoon game at the Wankhede Stadium. Moreover, the lineup, if we see, it looks like a good team and RCB are underperforming. Do you think?
Yes, RCB are underperforming, but they have won their previous game, so the confidence will be high. I think considering the heat and the wicket, it's a good decision to bat first. It's a brave one, you have to say. But if you
Yeah.
look at this side, this is the batting order which can do that. You see, with the top four looking a very settled lineup with Kohli, Faf du Plessis, Rajat Patidar, and Maxwell. And in the middle order, you have Lomror, Ahmed, and Dinesh Karthik can finish you games. And the bowling as settled as it always was with Maxwell
Yeah.
adding as your sixth bowling option. So I think this is a complete side. If they get off to a good start, if Duplessis and Kohli are able to stitch a good partnership, more importantly at a good rate, I think they are in with a chance.
Absolutely, and they are playing the mighty SRH, who have had a very confusing sort of an IPL with a bad start, then an excellent comeback, 5 wins back to back, and then losing again. So, Bhavik, if you can tell me about this lineup, and there's this one change I'm very surprised to know, and I want you to tell me more about it. If you can have a look at the lineup, sir, please.
Well, yes, clearly, as we can see, the Afghani Fazal Haq Faruqi is making his
Yes,
IPL debut with SRH, and Jagdish Suchit, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Karthik Tyagi, Umran Malik. The bowling, as far as we see here, is looking pretty much settled. Kane Williamson's form is a huge concern for SRH here. But
right.
then again, Abhishek Sharma has shown promise, while Rahul Tripathi, Aiden Markram, and Nicholas Puran are the bankable players here. So yes, all in all, a settled unit. But interestingly, Yash, RCB have won the toss and they have chosen to bat first
Back first.
against SRH, who have won their 5 games while chasing. But then
Yeah.
again, they have lost their previous games while chasing yet again. So this is a contrasting mix of gameplay. So this has really confused me. RCB choosing to bat first against SRH in such conditions. So any lineup or any pitch conditions or maybe the heat that's there. I mean, I'm a bit confused here with that decision. Not so 100% keen on that. So yeah.
Bhavik, I'm altogether confused with RCB overall. The way they play, they are so unpredictable. The way they play, they sometimes, they look like the best team in the league, or sometimes they play so disastrously that you kind of contemplate whether do they deserve to be in this tight edition, because it's such a great side with such superstars. And like Rishabh agreed to the fact that they are underperforming. Now, how good has Mahipal Lomror been? He came in Rishabh in the last game, scored a few runs with the bat. He's a good fielder, we all know that, and he can roll his arm as well. So is he another good option like Shahbaz Ahmed was, and they're banking another left arm spinner?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is what they were missing because now, if you see, Glenn Maxwell becomes your sixth bowling option with Mahipal adding to your seventh bowling option. That gives you a lot more stability. You can adjust
Variety.
according to the way the wicket is playing, and especially in the day games where it might seem that towards the second half the wicket might get slower. The dew just starts to come in, so it becomes a two-paced wicket. Adding that extra spinner obviously helps. And I think Mahipal Lomror had done well for Rajasthan also previously. We
Yeah,
had
he
seen
has.
what sort of talent the guy possesses. This time also in the previous game where he played, he started very slowly. He started off very scratchily. It felt like, okay, he's not getting his iron, but it was just one shot which he got going. And after that, he didn't look back and scored a
Yeah,
very important 50 for the team. So I think he's the kind of player you need because Shahbaz Ahmed, how much ever good he's been batting, he's not your out and out slogger who can hit those big sixes, which Mahipal Lomror can do. So that
can.
adds a little bit cushion that gives a license to somebody like a Dinesh Karthik to come and throw his bat from ball one. So I think it adds a lot more stability to the RCB batting, which has been a
Yes.
matter of concern for them.
So excellent. Boys, let's move on to prediction time, the fun part of the show. Let's make a few predictions before the first innings. Okay, so as you know, there is one batting, one bowling, and one team prediction. I'll go first. My batting prediction would be Glenn Maxwell to score over or under 25. I would say under less than 25 because I
Oh.
I don't know why I'm thinking like this. I'm very confused myself. Bhavik, RCB है confusion तो बनता है boss.
No doubt about it. No
Now
doubt.
the next one is even more confusing. Karthik Tyagi to pick up a wicket or no? I think he can pick up a wicket. He's been a good bowler. He's quick. He's got it in him. He can bowl those Yorkers. We saw him bowl very well for RR last season. So I would predict that he can pick one wicket or more. That's my second prediction. And my final prediction is a team prediction that, if I can have a look at it, RCB score in power play to be over or under 50. Now, if Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis don't get out, I think 50 is just cakewalk for them. But if there is a wicket and if something happens, I don't think they can score over 50. So under 50 is my prediction. Over to you, Bhavik. Take it away.
Well, if you're talking about under, I'll talk about an underdog here, which is Rajat Patidar, and I'm
Oh,
fancying
nice.
him to be the best RCB batsman for today.
Wow,
And
Bhavik.
there you go.
Great.
So yes,
Excellent.
that's my first prediction. We have seen a lot of promise from him, and he even played crucial knock. Crucially, he scored a 50, I suppose, in the game before the last one. So yes, Rajat Patidar for me. While my second prediction here, the bowling prediction is Bhuvneshwar Kumar to be the best economical bowler. Well,
Nice,
even
Bhavik.
though RCB scored 250, I guess Bhuvneshwar would have the figures of 4 overs for 24 runs. So I mean,
Absolutely.
it's a no-brainer that Bhuvneshwar with his new ball abilities and bowling in the death. He's not too much bowling in the death this year, but yes, with the new ball, he's very clinical. So that's my second prediction. While my final team prediction here is RCB to hit more than 8 sixes. With all the firepower that's there and the top four, I guess if they get going, then we can even see 12 to 15 sixes. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
over to you, Rushan.
Thanks, Bhavik. So coming to my first prediction in terms of the batting for RCB, Faf to hit more or less than five boundaries. I think more. We have seen the glimpses at this crucial juncture. I think he will have to take the lead of scoring the runs, especially with Virat Kohli not having the best of times in the power play. I think he is somebody who will try to maximize, and I expect him to hit more than five boundaries. Coming to my second prediction on the bowling front, SRH's best bowler, Umran Malik. I think with Marco Jansen not
Come
there, a
on.
lot is expected out of him. We have seen enough 150 plus deliveries from him, but now we need to see a few wickets as well, especially at this time when both the teams are neck and neck to try and make it in the top four. So I expect
Hmm.
Umran Malik to have a good
Right.
game, especially it's a day game. The ball will move a bit in the first half, so that's what I expect him to capitalize on. Coming to my final prediction on the team front, RCB to score above and below 150. I think above 150, that's a bare minimum. You're playing at the 1K day small grounds. I think even a 180 is something which is not safe. But if you can't get more than 150, I think you better hand out the match to the opposition. You don't even
Consi-
come to play.
con- Considering RCB, even 150 is not safe, mind you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the
Both ways.
bowlers,
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, both ways. Absolutely right, Bhavik. So now moving on to just the prediction. What do you think about RCB winning this game, Bhavik? Do you fancy them having a chance today against the SRH side? Because SRH have a good bowling lineup. The bowling has been their USP, if I may say so. They've been bowling well. Bhuvi is good. Natarajan is missing out, but he was there. Umran Malik has been good. Marco Jansen was there, but now you've got an Afghani player making a debut. So do you think that they've got the bowling and they've got the firepower to stop this mighty RCB
You
batting lineup?
answered it. You answered it by yourself. Yes, they have got it.
They have
I
it.
really feel they might just, would be able to hold RCB somewhere around 160 odd and might possibly chase the target as well.
So predicting SRH win here. And Rishabh, if I have to take your opinion, what do you think? RCB or
I
SRH?
I'm going with Bhavik. I think it seems like SRH today, just because if I look at the batting which is there, SRH batting has stars who have performed individually. I mean, there's one day where
Yeah.
Williamson has batted throughout, one day when Abhishek Sharma has batted out. I think it's about time where all of them come together and perform together. And I think
Yeah.
not better time than this, when each game will take you that one step closer towards making a playoff. I think this is the time where all the bat team will have to step out together as a batting unit and perform. So I think SRH have a better chance of making it today.
Mauka hai or Dastur bhi. It's a brilliant opportunity for these two teams to get those two crucial points today. So live action coming up, guys. Thank you, Bhavik and Rishabh, for joining with me. I will see you all in the mid-match show. This was Time Out with Sports Sata.